you probably not gonna agree with this, but in my last video, I mentioned that there was some trouble in Atlanta, and I had to get the fuck up out of there because of, well, y'all young people don't know how to behave, and your parents, well, you're ultimately responsible for this bullshit. I had to get up out of there, man. I seen it was going downhill for a long time, and I just had to relocate, man. I'm out here in Dallas. I'm getting bored out here too. I'm gonna find myself another state and get the fuck up out of here. But really, this shit is in every city, every town, every state that you go to. And you know what it is? It's the parents. When are we gonna learn to start holding the parent responsible for the way that they're raising their kids? I know. How about now?
Issuing a warning to parents of these teenagers.
Wale Sydney, Atlanta's police chief, did not mince his words in a video message from earlier today, essentially pointing to accountability starting at home, emphasizing that adults could ultimately face charges here if they are found to have violated the city's ordinance on supervising their children. Saturday night chaos at Atlantic Station.
What we did not see were parents.
Atlanta Police Chief Darren Shearbaum said law enforcement swarmed Atlantic Station following calls of teens setting off fireworks in and around the area.
Most of which were under the age of 17.
Around 400 kids disrupted the holiday weekend, forcing stores to go on lockdown.
Why are your kids not at home during the holidays? Is it because you have broken up families? I hear a lot of this going on in Atlanta. A lot of these women, a lot of these family courts and stuff, a lot of these people are incompatible. Then they get together and they decide to bring a child into this world that they ultimately do not care about. So they just go out there and let their children raise themselves. You know, let me just shut up. You'll see.
Hid myself behind a little counter and just went back there. I was like, hey, I'm not taking no more orders.
Alexis Heath revisits what happened that night at the Atlantic Station store where she works, revealing the chaotic scene that unfolded.
It was like at least over 100 kids here, and they went throughout our whole store. So our whole store was packed up from the first floor to the second floor. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
The fireworks turned to...
Look, man, I don't know if you ever been to Atlantic Station, or if you're in Atlanta, then yeah, you probably have been, especially when it was new before the curfew and all this shit. But they got a shuttle down there, right? So I think that shuttle started running at a certain time. And it's like it's free from the train station, from Atlantic Station train station. And even still, you don't even need the shuttle, man. It's really a short walk. They was out there at 2 o'clock in the morning, man. In the way and fuck, my child is gonna be out there causing any kind of chaos. My children are good children, okay? They're not gonna be out there causing any kind of trouble and stuff like this because ultimately I raised them to circumvent this kind of bullshit. Don't be like this, fam. And you know what? They listen. Thank God that my church listens.
Gunfire blocks away from Atlantic Station, bullets damaging the windows of businesses and restaurants. Fortunately, no one was injured. Chief Shearbaum said the kids under investigation for the gunfire are 14, 15, 16, and 17 years old.
I wasn't like too afraid because
Hey, man. 14, 15, see, my children are at home. They're at home. 2 o'clock in the morning? You got me fucked up, bro. They not with their other parent. They're with me. What is this world coming to, B?
it's like I'm not going to put my life in risk of the stuff that's going on outside.
Atlantic Station has strict curfew rules for kids. Anyone under 18 must have adult supervision after 3, and no one under 21 can be there after 9 at night.
It's like if they haven't enforced it now, I don't think they're going to enforce it at all.
Atlanta police are considering charging parents for what happened on Saturday.
We must be joined by
totally
parents
right.
knowing where their children are, ensuring they are under proper supervision of adults and are abiding by the law.
And in that video message, Atlanta police did confirm that they do plan to increase presence here at Atlantic Station as we get closer to New Year's Eve. Reporting live from Midtown outside Atlantic Station, Joe Gorcho.
I hate that y'all had to see that and go through that, man. Protect your kids, especially your daughters, because when they got too much free time on their hands, then they let the devil get into their head and they start doing his work. And ladies, raise your son with some masculinity. Stop transferring your trauma and your hurt into your children, please do. Now, I'm not gonna say that I'm not a progenitor or some kind of stuff like that because I'm learning, right? It happened to me. But that's one of the reasons why I decided to remove myself from that environment, because ultimately you become a product of your environment. Stay tuned. I got more shows coming for you, please.